Next concept is transformation, text transformation. Text transformation in CSS.
Prasad,
Yes.
yeah, are you going to cover Node.js also?
So text transformation. Text transformation property transform property is used to convert text into uppercase or lowercase. Uppercase or lowercase letters. Okay, if you want to display small letters into uppercase, use text transform property. Text transform property lower into uppercase. Use uppercase with text transform property and colon uppercase value from upper to lowercase conversion. Use text transfer property text transform and lowercase. Okay, so this is the text transformation property in CSS to convert text into lowercase or uppercase. Okay, for example, we have one paragraph on development. In our example, we create an HTML document, text transform, and take one paragraph. So this is sample paragraph for text transform property. Text transform property. So I want to display this text. Okay, total this text in lowercase. So I want to display this text in uppercase. So now I can use CSS and tag, and here I am using element selector. Okay, P with element name and text transform property and uppercase. Okay, I want to display text in uppercase. So total this paragraph in uppercase. So run this example once. Okay, see here total paragraph will display in uppercase. Okay, if you want to display only some part of area in uppercase, you can use span for only that part, that particular part. Okay, and use IDR class selector SPN. Okay, here you can use ID SPN so that only this part will display in uppercase. Okay, So only this word only displayed in uppercase. So for example, take another paragraph, and this is another example. Okay, so I want to display this total text in small. So here I am using ID for paragraph P2. P2 text transform property and lowercase. Okay, so refresh the form. Okay, so total paragraph will display in lowercase letters. And another one is capitalize property. Capitalize. Okay, so this property is used to display each word first letter caps. Each word first letter capital. Okay, each word first letter capital. So capitalize property text transform capitalize property. So we have to use. So take one paragraph here. This is third example paragraph. And take ID for paragraph. ID equal to P3. Okay, so based on ID selected, I am applying CSS property text transform capitalize. Okay, so each word first letter would be the caps. Okay, so this in this word first letter T and is I, third T, E and paragraph P. Okay, so each word first letter would be in caps letter. And this is the text transform property in CSS. And the next property is text align property. Text align property. So this property is used to set a horizontal alignment. Horizontal alignment. So use text align property. Text align. So if you want to display text in center align, use center display text in center. Okay, page center. Or if you want to display left side, use left value, display left ln, or text ln, right, to display text in right ln. Right side. Okay, and another one is justify. Use text ln property and justify. Okay, this is used to justify ln. So example on this, center, left and right. So create one HTML form. Text ln property. So for example, I have one paragraph. So in this paragraph there is some content. Okay, so I want to display this content in center ln. Okay, center ln. So I can use here text ln property and center value id p1 style. So you can use any element over here, not only paragraph. P1 and text ln center, text color red color. Okay, so this text will display in center ln. So run this example once. You see this output. So text is displaying in center ln. Okay, so paragraph. So here I am using id selector, text ln center, and text color is red color. Okay, so text in red color, text ln is center ln. So next I want to display this text in right side. Okay, right side. So take one more paragraph. Okay, so copy this and id for paragraph people. Text ln right side. Okay, so that text will display in right side. So refresh this example. Okay, so this text is displaying right side. Okay, if you remove this status property, the text will display in left ln. Okay, so this is default. Okay, so this is default left ln. If you want to display right side, you can use this property to display right ln. And another one is justify. Paragraph 3. Use p3 and text ln justify. Okay, so justify will display like this. This is adjusted at the left side, and if you want to display underline for any text, okay, whenever mouse pointer hover on that particular text, if you want to display underline, use text decoration property. So for example, I have one more paragraph, sample text. So I want to display underline when my mouse hover on the particular text. P4. Okay. So use text decoration property and underline value as P4 text decoration underline property. Okay, so if you refresh this form, directly underline is displaying for this text, but I want to display this underline when my mouse pointer hover on that particular text. So that we have to use here hover. Okay, in CSS there is a hover for mouse pointers. Okay, use this to display hover on that particular image. Okay, so when our mouse pointer hover on that particular text, the underline is displayed. Comments in CSS. Okay, so comments also like HTML concepts. So these comments also same as HTML comments. So these comments are used to explain our code, explain our code, and if you don't want to execute some block of CSS properties, if you don't want to execute some block of CSS properties, you can put that code in comments. Okay, put that code in comments, or you can write a description for our code also. You can write code description using comments. Okay, so comment symbols are start with slash star. Okay, start with comment start with slash star and end with star slash. Okay, so this is the comment in CSS. Example for comments. So here only we can write the comments. Okay, so here I don't want to exclude this part in CSS. Okay, so that we can use slash star. Okay, and end with the star slash. Okay, so that browser will not exclude this part of CSS code. Okay, so if you run this example, paragraph 2 will not display on right side. Okay, so normally displaying left side.